morning to one and all. Welcome. Today we'll start with our lecture number 9 in part 2, module 2nd, information theory and source coding. The previous lecture we have discussed about the block diagram and subsystem with the digital communication system. So if anyone asks why will we prefer digital communication over analog communications, so some factors, some advantages over to select a digital communication or an analog communication, and why will we use an digital communication over the analog communication. So in this lecture we have discussed the two sides of digital communication, some of the advantages and some drawbacks, means disadvantages of the digital communication. So let us start with the advantages of digital communication system. First is the storing capacity. In today everyone know that the storing capacity of any mobile, any pen drive or any personal computer, it is a 50 GB, 500 GB. So your movies in Android mobile with 20 to 30 more movies can be stored in your mobile. So storage capacity are in the terms of gigabytes, megabytes are available. So storing capacity of a digital communication system is high. So that purpose we prefer the digital communication. Second, digital communication system is inexpensive. In any production, the growth is depending upon the formation of the product. If the production is more, that time the cost is less. So after the revolution in digital communication, the large number of production will be produced so that the material over a analog communication are inexpensive, because we can easily programmable this hardware as well as the software. So just change the software. So these devices are very easily installed and reconfigured with the technology, with the programming techniques and coding techniques. So these are the very expensive. Then use of the repeaters. After some fixed distance, the signal will be regenerated in digital communication. To boost the strength or amplify the signal strength, we use the repeaters. So in analog communication, if you observe, the amplification is not done. We can say that the repeaters are not present in analog communication. So repeaters will be used. Then privacy and security through the use of the encryption. In previous lecture, each and every time, if you observe, the source coding, channel coding is done. So privacy and security of digital communication over the existence of analog communication is more sufficient or more easily will be provided through the cryptography technique. So encryption is useful to secure the data while transmitting over a channel. In secure channel, that time the privacy and security can be acceptable through the encryption. Such technology cannot exist in analog communication. So that is also reason why we prefer a digital communication. Then fifth advantage of a digital communication system is data compression. The data compression, a huge amount of data can be compressed up to certain extent with the help of new data compression techniques such as Huffman coding, Shannon-Fano coding, all this. And if while data is transmitted over a insecure channel or noisy channel, the error detection and error correction are easily will be found out with the help of some techniques. or a channel, such as convolution code, error code, block codes, cyclic codes, which are very useful to detect. Then flexible hardware implementation. We already explained. The digital communication technology can be easily implemented in hardware, but there can be easily reinstalled with the programs. So new technology are adaptable with the software implementation in their hardware. So flexible hardware implementation is most important factor. And one of the biggest advantage of a digital communication system, the thousands of signals can be transmitted easily and efficiently through the multiplexing technology such as time division multiple access or code division multiple access. So these are the some highlights advantages which will be provide a secure platform, or we can say that which may provide why will we prefer a digital communication or analog communication. So these are the some we can say that this is the features of a digital communication. So now this is a one side where why will digital communication will be preferred. Now what are the drawbacks of digital communication? If you observe the technology from 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G up to each and every time, whenever the number of clarity and voice and video calling is increasing, so as the technology increases, the bandwidth also increases. So if you require a high quality of signal, the signal must be passed a channel which is very higher bandwidth. So digital communication requires very high bandwidth. So that is one drawback. And digital communication, each and every time, this transmission between receiver and transmitter are synchronized. So they can simultaneously receive the data and transmit the data. So synchronization is compulsory. So this is one drawback. The clock signals are always provided to the transmitter side as well as the receiver side simultaneously. So this is the second drawback. The synchronization is required, means the clock signals are very high. Digital communication system, if you observe, the data will be available in analog form. So each and every stage there is a conversion. So to convert analog data into digital data, we require ADC. And each and every time, if you observe the block diagram of digital communication system and its subparts, each and every time we require a small stages. So number of multiple stages, so power consumption is more. So that is also drawback. Then fourth drawback is a complex circuit. If you observe any digital communication device, we can observe it is very small and lightweighted. But internal circuit diagrams, internal arrangement is very complex. It may be consist of antenna section, microcontroller, power section, then filter section, keypad section, all these things. So circuit is very complex. So that is also one drawback of your digital communication system. So in this lecture, we have compared the advantages and disadvantages of a digital communication system. So anyone will ask why digital communication prefer or an analog communication. So these are the reasons, these are the advantages and disadvantages to choose a digital communication system. This is a very interesting area in today's. If anyone interested, you can select the digital communication system. If you like my lecture, please subscribe it. Thank you.